Yep, she's stuck. We're pretty stuck here. She dug in, she's on the axle. So we're digging her out right now. Got the shovel here. Take me a minute, we'll get her out. We did last time. It's funny, it's the same place I got stuck last time. Same exact spot. This is where the road stops getting plowed. It's pretty deep here. Anyways, let me get back at it. Okay, so I got the truck stuck again. Same exact place as I got it stuck last time. It's real sloppy, muddy on the road up. And then the snow starts, and where they never plowed, it's still about 3 feet deep. So we're playing the snowshoe game. Staying on top pretty good, but this snow is pretty crusty, so it's easy to stay up on top. Like the first time I came that I was able to drive up here, the snow was soft enough to where I could push it in the truck, but now I wouldn't be able to push it. Anyways, we're getting close. It's maybe about a half mile, a mile. You know, there's times in life when you just got to do it. And I've always wondered what it would be like to barbecue a steak in my snowshoes while chilling beers in the snow. I guess I know. And let me tell you, it's as good as I thought it was going to be. Oh, I thought it was warm in here this morning. Had a good night. I slept until that fire went out. Woke up cold, started it again, and it must have warmed up because it's 70 degrees almost in here. Just remember, no snowshoes in the house. You know, I do have one complaint about whoever built this. Well, not the place. I mean, I got tons of complaints about that. But whoever built the outhouse. You know, you come out here to a little outhouse out here in the morning to do your constitutional. And there ain't enough room for your snowshoes when you sit. You got to kind of sit side saddle. I mean, look at this. You think my snowshoes are going to fit right there? Obviously they're not. Wow, what a contrast. It's hot in here. Yep, I broke through. That's okay. I'm thinking about putting another layer. So this is what I'm going to do today, this. And hopefully get this done. So it's a little pickety work, but and I'm going to see if I can backer that right there where it's gapped up and just to, you know, make it fit better. So when I put the TNG on, it fits good. It's almost time for another log. A little bit makes a difference. Mainly, what makes a difference is not that plastic hanging out. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get up here and see if I can do something about that plastic there. And I think I figured out a solid game plan for the Action Jackson. I think I'm going to, because I was looking in here, in this room here, because this inside's going to, that's my goal for this spring, is to try to get the inside somewhat finished. So I think I'm going to do something like this, but not as shitty. Probably just leave that for a testament of what not to do. And then do just these 1-bys like that on that wall. I'm probably going to leave the OSB there for now. And of course, you know, this is all going to be T&G, and I'll do the 1x here. And this room here, I may do 1x, or I may just get, if I can find some more of this stuff here, just have it be a wood paneling room. I don't know, but I got to find a window. So this room's going to wait till I find that window. You know where that went. I might even just rip the drywall down. And then maybe put some 2x4s and property frame. Wonder what's in there. Ooh, there's like a gap up there. Could be something, hidden treasure. I stopped and talked to some people on the road, and they asked me, did you find any hidden treasure up there? Haven't been looking. Could be some hidden treasure. Could be Sasquatch. Could be a hidden treasure with Sasquatch in it. Yep, so that's where we're at. I might go do another hike. It's pretty, I don't know, I'm pretty beat. It's not really made to split wood. But we're gonna try. You know, I left my splitting maul at the house, and I just got this Pulaski here that I keep in the cabin. I'll be a sumbitch. This is like that one you get at Harbor Freight. Not a super nice one. Harbor Freight splitting maul / firefighter axe. It's not gonna happen with a knot. One of the things I've been wanting to do is install this sink. You know, I won't have any water to it, but I'll have a 5-gallon bucket underneath there, and maybe another 5-gallon bucket with water to pump into the sink for washing dishes and whatnot, because there ain't no sink, and they got that thing, but that thing's a piece of crap. So we're gonna try to see if we can fit this sink here. I don't think my drill's happy. Woo, smoked it. Looks like I might have let the smoke out. Just like that, we have a sink. I kind of wanted to center it up on the window, but that would have left me with just a couple inches of countertop over here on the end. And I really didn't want that. You know, I wanted it to fit back against there. I'm pretty happy with it. Just gotta cut a hole in the bottom, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and get some plumbing for it. Cut a hole in the bottom, that way I can have a 5-gallon bucket underneath, plumbing going straight to it, and storage all the way around it. But I'm pretty happy with it. It's getting that much closer to being domesticated. I got a lot of the hanging plastic, which was just hideous looking. And man, it's come a long way. It's baby steps, but we're getting there. I'm digging the sink. Got sawdust on the floor. Maybe we'll just do sawdust floor. Who knows? But yeah, cool. Look at that. I'll be here washing dishes. You know, it's not the best sink in the world, but I really like the style of it, man. Too bad they don't make stuff like this anymore. It's got your little thing here for your bar of soap, you know, or your thing of soap or whatever you're going to use. It's even got I don't know what all these are for. Yeah, it's got the setup. That's what we got. Pretty good trip this time. Got something done. You know, it's little things like this. You know, it literally only took 30 minutes to fit that in there. I should have done that the day I got the cabin, because I saw the sink sitting over there against the wall the day I got the cabin. But it's in now, and this summer we'll be able to, you know, when we barbecue, be able to come in here and do dishes. I just got to figure out something for here, and some sort of water reservoir. I would like to get something with a pump. So I'll have to look and scour the interwebs for something with a pump. But that's what we got. I broke down and did a little cleanup. Well, just the dining room, the living dining room. It was the end of the second day, or second day. End of the second day. Kept that fire going all day. Hopefully that right there will get me through the night. Just about 70, maybe 69, 70-ish. Yeah, 70, I'd say 70. 69, 70. You know, it may not seem like a big deal, but just being able to do the dishes is a big deal. I mean, before I was struggling to have to, you know, put them in that pot down there, and the water didn't drain, and it just wasn't an easy, friendly thing. Now, bada boom, bada bing, I'm a dish doing fool. I probably got one more trip of inside work. I may take a little time off from this project, because my other project, I'm doing that, my old green truck, I'm doing some repairs on it, and so it's down in my shop right now, and the repairs it's a structural repair around the windshield's rusted. So I'm trying to make all new pieces, because I can't go buy pieces to weld in there. So that's entertaining. That's on my other channel. That's on In the Shop. That's the name of the channel, In the Shop. I don't know how the hell you're going to find it. I'm going to try to link it. It'll be down in the description box below, or maybe over here or over there. I don't know. It'll be somewhere. One of the coolest things about this sink is it's got a built-in drying rack. Just wash your dishes and you set them there to kind of drain while you wait to dry, wipe them dry, which I'm going to do right now, but worked out good. Below, I've got this big pan, but at some point I'm going to run a pipe down. It's going to connect into a bucket from straight down right below that pipe. And at some point that pipe is going to go to a hole in the floor, which I think that was one that was foamed up, and then go underground and go out there, so I don't have to have a bucket at some point. But right now we're going to go with the pan. Then it's baby steps. You start with the pan, move to a bucket, and then get a proper gray water drain field, which will be just a pipe, you know, basic pipe, just like a swale or whatever. Anyways, there you have it. Nice and toasty for the mosty.